don't hesitate sometimes to, if you want to go
only
there,
free format.
If you think, this
Sex
is,
maybe.
Cut.
Всем привет, ребят! Наконец-то новый выпуск KizCast с крутым диджеем. Огромная благодарность Нигине, которая организовала крутой фестиваль, позвала крутых ребят. И благодаря этому мы передаем вам, знакомим вас с новыми артистами, которые приезжают сюда. И у нас в гостях невероятный Фредерик, DJ NAO. Окей, DJ NAO, Фредерик. Қалайсың? Жақсы. Окей, расскажи, пожалуйста, о себе вообще в целом, чтобы люди просто знали, откуда ты, потому что ты последние 2 года как взорвал Кизомба танцпол. Вот хотели бы узнать в целом, как это все появилось.
Sure. First of all, thank you very much, guys. I have to say, I really appreciate what you guys are doing out here for the scene. So, about me, where can I start? A lot of things to say, so I think I'll start with my origins. I think this is what most of the people are like, no, where are you from? Are you Asian? Are you what? Are you from Uzbekistan? Kazakhstan? Here I feel very local, so that's cool. I was actually born and raised in Senegal, West Africa, for 18 years. Actually, my father was also born and raised there for many years, and it's been 3 generations that my family has been in Senegal. So he's Danish, French, and Scottish. And on my mom's side, she is Vietnamese. So that's the crazy mix. So yeah, that's about my roots. I grew up in a small family, with my 2 sisters and my mother. Very close. For me, family is important, these values, and I think these values are also something that follow us everywhere, in every community, like the Kizomba community. I think it's important to have some solid grounds, to have a good head, and to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. More about music. I started, well, first of all, I always listened to music. This is something since I'm I don't know, as maybe when I was born, I always listened to music, every type of music. I started playing the piano when I was 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a genius.
My dad was actually a pianist, and he organized a jazz festival in Senegal. So there was kind of this music thing already.
Okay, we have a piano. Let's go, guys.
And then I started listening to Kabulov, like Kizomba, when I was like 14 years old, 13, 14, because I don't know how, but basically in Senegal you go in clubs, local clubs, you have hip-hop, R&B, Afro-Caribbean music, dancehall, zouk mostly at the end of the party. It wasn't like mainly zouk parties, but they had the influence of zouk in the parties. So that's how I discovered it. And then I listened to Nessun Freitas, George, all these types of singers. And that's how I got the taste for Lusophone music, right? So Portuguese speaking and singing. And then when I was 16, I had like a very close friend, one of my best friends. He's like, hey, my aunt has a kizomba, salsa, bachata dance school, okay, in Dakar, and yeah, you want to come? Well, okay. I went, I was sitting like this all night, just looking at the people, and what are they doing?
Why so close?
Yeah, exactly. And then step by step, like after 3-4 parties, I started dancing a bit. He took me to a first kizomba class when I was 16. And I wasn't really a lot into the dancing, just the music. But when I was 18, then I started taking a lot of workshops. So I started dancing. And at 19, I started DJing. So it was in 2015.
Вау.
Yeah.
Вот мы часто слышим в мире, что как тяжело живется афроамериканцам среди белых. Какого быть светлым среди афроамериканцев?
Yo, Eminem in Kizomba scene.
Yeah, right? That's crazy. But I'm saying, even some people say I'm yellow, you know? And you say Asian people are yellow, so I'm not even white, I'm yellow, you know? So a mix. Yeah, so in general, you want to know about the scene? Yeah, of course, it's a very inclusive scene. So I never felt anything about that. Of course, yeah, oh, you're Asian, you know, it's okay, here maybe less because we look like brothers or cousins, but how do you say akajo? Akajo. It means brother here.
Akajo.
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 It's okay, I can teach you. No, I'm kidding. So, yeah, about the community, it's very inclusive. It's just interesting that when they hear me speak Wolof, which is one of the dialects in Senegal, they are. I was like, why does this guy speak Wolof? You know, they're like, oh, you know. It's always cool because it's ice breaking. You know, people they're like, oh, okay, so they laugh and then they get to know you and yeah, that's maybe it. About growing up in an African country, well, actually, I'm thankful that I had this, I would say, this privilege, because for me it was really enriching, really, really good experience, who made me who I am today, and being in Europe is also making me who I am, but the foundation of when you grow up, it's important as well, so yeah.
В целом есть уникальный факт, что он написал всего 3 трека. Типа бывает же, что вначале пишут 100-500 треков, из них выбирает там один только стреляет, а он написал 3 трека, и 3 трека просто залетели куда-то, и я такой, вообще жесть. Вообще в целом, как тебе приходит вдохновение, и как так получилось, что ты вот прям стреляешь, сразу хит, стреляешь, сразу хит? What's the magic?
Wow, pressure. Because my album is coming out in 1 month, so I'm like, after 3 hits, you're like, okay, what can I do? But no, more seriously, I did not know what to expect. So starting with Bonita, of course, which was already, which worked really well. I don't know. Of course, the song is I felt that, wow, that's something different. That's something, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something different, something where when people listen to my music, they feel that it's connected to who I am, to me, or just when they see me, okay, Bonita, you know, that's, and then they get to know me, they're like, yeah, this guy is a bit like the vibe of the song, you know. But yeah, I'm clearly I didn't know it was gonna work like this, but behind there was work of preparation, right? So for me, it was important to not work on a volume basis. For me, it was important to work on 3 songs that are quality. And I believe strongly that I can, with only 3 songs, on a period of 1 year, get visibility, and that's what I tried doing. Yeah.
Okay. Bonita — это вроде в переводе красотка.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Oh. No, there is not someone behind the Bonita. I think it's just every woman that you see in the festival. And but big shout out to Skuko and Adelino who wrote the song, okay, because they were the songwriters on the lyrics, and the idea of the project was Bonita, you know, the idea that it's just you hear it, you think about a lady on the beach, and yeah, it's very cliche, but behind it's about the vibe of the song. And it was summer when I released it, August 1st, 2023, a bit more than 1 year ago. So the goal was that it's a summer song. So when it's summer, you see Bonita, oh, Bonita. Maybe we should do Bonito, no, I don't know.
Еще хотел спросить про твое начало диджейства, как это все начиналось и как ты вообще пришел к диджейству. Потому что ты говорил, что у тебя отец музыкант, и вообще вот помогло ли тебе это, и почему ты не пошел в эту сторону?
Вообще можно добавить то, как ты начал диджейство. Это было на 1 апреля, когда я его поставил просто по приколу. Подиджеить. Я поставил микс, и он просто диджеил. И ему так понравилось, что на следующий день он говорит, я хочу купить контроллер. Он купил контроллер. Через недели-две он купил еще один контроллер. И вот так вот он прям начал фигачить. Так что да. Может, какой у тебя путь начала диджейства?
Yeah, good question. Well, it just happened like this. It wasn't something I thought, hey, I'm gonna start DJing and I'm gonna do this for 20 years, 30 years of my life. I didn't get ready for that. It was just, yeah, okay, I got myself a little controller. I started playing and then step by step, doors opened. And I just, okay, I like DJing, let's go. It wasn't something that I had to choose between piano or DJing or beat making or whatsoever. It's just music. Whatever way I find to express myself through music is good for me. Well, I started with this very small controller and then I evolved through everything. But the first time I played, I was like feeling a bit like, not a joke, but you're like, okay, you're playing in front of people. You're like, do I really know how to play? You know, this was my experience. Like, of course, you download songs, you get ready, you listen to music, but DJing is a craft. It's an art. It's something special. And when you begin, you're always like, yeah, just exploring. And sometimes you just need to go all in. And I think this is what helped me is that I went all in. Every time I played somewhere, I did it with passion. I think that's important. But also trusting myself. This was something very that took a long time in terms like artistic wise. Sometimes you're the DJ, you're there. People in the kizomba scene won't always look at you. You know, they just It's not like electronic music where people they come for the DJ, right? Here you will be playing sometimes feeling like background music. So in the beginning, it's not like big artistic job for me. It was like, okay, I'm putting some music, and then I understood that behind, you have to present yourself as an artist and showcase what you can do to the people, and this goes through evolution. So I started with a small controller, then I got to bigger gear, start practicing and playing live, and you gain trust in yourself, and then being open, listen to everything, try everything. I tried every style of music. Like, even though I started with kizomba, I did weddings, I played in the Afro deep house scene during COVID. I did a bit of everything, because for me it's important. I even bought vinyls. I bought vinyls in my place because I wanted to learn how to play on vinyl. Of course, you don't see me play on vinyl it's too heavy, right?
Yes.
Imagine coming to Uzbekistan with a whole, I don't know how they did it like 50 years ago, but I wouldn't do it today. But yeah, so yeah, that's my story. That's how I evolved. Being very open about everything you do, being, versatile also in all the styles. I think this is important. Kizomba is like a clubbing way of DJing, in the sense that kizomba is so broad. Under the kizomba umbrella, you have, of course, ghetto zouk, but just in ghetto zouk, you have so many types of ghetto zouk. Before you have kabulov, you have also Kizomba Samba, of course, but just in Kizomba Samba you have so many styles. And then you have urban. What is urban? Urban englobes also many vibes, energies. Then you have Tarasho, Tarashinha, what we call douceur, everything. It's huge. I think we play in Kizomba more styles than clubbing DJs. Clubbing DJs, they come hip hop, R&B, Afrobeat. You go in Paris in a normal club, a bit famous, this is what you will hear. A bit of house music also. But us, we will go through so many different speed, BPM of song, energy of song. And this is why you need to be versatile, because you need to bring the people somewhere, you know? So for me, that's like what I believe in, like playing with the energy of the dance floor. Yeah.
А вообще из вот этих твоих троих песен, которые ты играешь, самый твой любимый?
Of the three?
Yeah.
I don't know. I cannot have it's difficult.
Bonita or Break It Down?
I don't know, man. Bonita, honestly, I can't. I heard it too much. Like, yeah, I heard too much Bonita, so I can unfortunately not say it will be my favorite, but it has a special place for me, you know, because it's the first song I released. Break It Down is one that is very deep. For me, that's between Tufora and Break You Down. It's very difficult to choose, but it will be one of the two. Right now, to be honest, I actually listen to Tufora on Spotify. Yeah, I can go under the shower and put Tufora, but I cannot listen again to Break You Down and Bonita. I don't know, man. That's just my honest response.
Okay, but I like all your musics.
Thank you.
Мы вот сейчас начали говорить о твоих песнях. Расскажи вкратце о каждой истории своих песен, как она создавалась, ну, вкратце.
Yeah.
Bonita with me, so easy. Break It Down.
So, Bonita, I explained to you a bit about the lyrics. It's mainly a guy approaching a girl, okay? Break You Down is also about a girl. It's actually always about a guy and a girl, right? Kizomba, and actually my songs are lots about that, and in Kizomba in general. Break You Down is about a guy trying to understand a girl. Tufora means I'm out. Okay, let me explain maybe in detail. Tufora is a man singing to a friend, like his bro, right? And he discovers that they're dating the same girl, right? And so he's coming, he say, hey bro, I discovered that she's tricking both of us, but I don't want to ruin our brotherhood, our friendship. So you can have her, I'm out, Tufora. And I think we all experienced this once in our life, so so yeah, that's about it. And I'm very thankful that I have great singers with who I work, great artists back in Mozambique. So with my three first songs, you have So Skuko, Adelino, and Tony Z, who are the three singers. And my album will be released on the 29th of September this year, and here you will see, of course, these three singers, but also new singers, more singers. So yeah, just a special shout out to them, because their voice is just, it's next level.
А есть название нового трека, вот как спойлер, чисто для нашего канала?
Yeah.
Maybe you play?
Yeah. Actually, there's gonna be more than 15 songs, so I think some people heard some of my tracks already. I played some yesterday here in Uzbekistan. Not all of them, because I want also people to discover it when the album is released. But what I can say is that my goal was to, every song that I put in it will maybe not hit like Bonita and the other songs, but that they understand the vision of the album, and that I would like to present myself through a bigger project. So I can give you the title, like for me there's gonna be a Bonita 2. I feel, I don't know.
Bonita 2? Bonita 1?
Bonito. It's difficult to say, man. It's difficult to say because I don't know if it's gonna hit, but it has the same structure as Bonita, and you know the structure really well. I mean, this guy, man, he showed me, he wrote intro, chorus, verse, and he showed me the whole structure of Bonita.
But I like it. I like 2 tracks. This is your Bonita and the CK, Love No Entity. That's all.
Thank you, man. Wow, CK is
yeah.
next level
Yeah, no.
The same.
Now,
Yeah.
now and CK. And to break you down.
Yeah, so I think there's like, just so you have an idea, there's Bonita 2 in terms of structure. It starts with a chorus, something summer vibes, but a bit different from Bonita. See, I mean, you'll probably guess which one it is. There's gonna be a lot of songs inspired by Afrobeat. Okay, there's gonna be like a couple that are really sounding like Afrobeat. There's gonna be also soft songs because I think people have not discovered me yet through lower energy, lower BPM songs, and for me that was important to showcase that as well. And yeah, man. I mean, stay connected. 29th of September.
What is the name of your album?
Yeah, it's called PRODIGIO.
PRODIGIO? It's in English or?
It's in Portuguese.
Prodigy
in English.
Guys, we're in the center of Brussels. PRODIGIO release party, 29th of September. Check out the venue, it's gonna be crazy.
DJ NAO.
Guys, PRODIGIO gonna be one of the best parties in the region.
So make sure you get your ticket before it's too late. See you there.
Еще один вопрос. Будут ли там песни такие же, как Bonita, про любовь?
Так сказал, Bonita 2 будет.
Да.
Да.
I want to ask, do you have the songs like a previous about the love?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so wait.
Yeah, there's one I think will be kind of like Bonita. And then you'll see the others. It's a bit different, you know. It's a bit different. There is no specific storyline from the first song to the last where each lyric matches in the whole album, because I wanted to work with a lot of different artists, and yeah, as a producer, you want to give space for the artists. So every time it's just a vibe. Like there's one of the tracks was not even supposed to be in the album, and I actually did it 2 weeks ago while I was on holiday in Senegal with my family. I was just, I just did this song and sent it to the singer, and he popped something out. So it's just, for me, it's just music and wanting to give good music to people, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Вчера мы на вечеринке слышали, как он поет, в микрофон говорит, типа там DJ NAO. И у него голос, вот прям вот как вы слышали на его джингл. Давай поговорим о твоем джингле. Это же твой голос?
No.
No?
No, that's not my voice.
Okay. Whose?
It's the singers. Yeah. Tony.
Singers.
Tony Z.
Tony
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah.
But, hello, Uzbekistan peoples. Thank you. The DJ NAO.
Yeah, no, it's not. And every time in each song, they sing a different way. It's not. I didn't want to have a fixed jingle for every song.
Кстати, у Сергея пока нет джингла. Когда Давид Руэлла приходил, он записал мне джингл. Будь любезен, запиши ему красивый джингл DJ 10.
Bonita. For you, my bro. David Ruella.
Давид Руэлла!
He created a jingle for us.
DJ 10.
Okay, I can try. I need to get inspired. I look at him.
Yeah.
DJ 10. DJ 10. No, that's too radio. Maybe like DJ 10. Oh. DJ 10. That can be interesting.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Maybe I should sing.
Вопросики. В принципе, я могу. У тебя есть любимые диджеи? Назови топ-3 твоих любимых диджеев.
DJ 10? That's a good question. It's difficult to say because when I started, you had a top 3. You know, you had a top 3. Everybody knew who was the top 3. But today, there's more DJs. First of all, more events, so more possibilities to show yourself. I don't have a top 3. I can say I really appreciate the work of some of the brothers out there. Big shout out to you talk about David Urela. For me, it's like what he does is unique, is special. Talk about Stefano Lima. What he proposes also is him. And Kinguso. Yeah, he's my guy. He's like versatile. He can play anything. He can put him anywhere, and that's what makes him who he is. Everybody has a different style. I wouldn't say I have a top 3. I just like to see that each DJ has his or her style, right?
Прикольно. В целом расскажи какие-нибудь пожелания начинающим диджеям, вообще в целом людям, может какие-то вот прям чисто сердечные пожелания от DJ NAO.
My advice for the DJs out there that are starting, first, there's a sentence by Black Coffee. He's a famous DJ from South Africa. He likes to say, trust your dopeness. I think that's something strong. It can sound very easy to say, but you need to trust yourself. Of course, in the beginning, it's not easy because you need to learn the craft. You need to put hard work and effort in whatever you do. But you need to trust also that you have to show who you are. And this is something that took for me many years because I'm not someone extrovert, blah, blah, that's gonna easily come and, hello, this is who I am, you know? And I don't wanna be that person. It's not me, right? But you can change who you are in your career if you want. It's a choice that many artists do. I think that if you don't change, you don't evolve. But I think that you should also stay passionate and hardworking. You have these two, and you listen to what others do. You get the information, always, and make it your own and put it out there. And that's it. I mean, it's very general, but that's, for me, that's like how to go further. You really have to understand your scene, the kizomba scene. You have to understand that it's, when you're a DJ, it's about DJing, your craft. It's about communication, social media, whatsoever, and social aspect. You have to be present with people. And I think the better you understand these three, the better you'll be able to get booked, you'll be able to travel, and the better you'll be able to express and say what you have to say. So understand these 3 pillars, and don't forget that it's just music, man, you know? And dance, of course. It's not something like, we're not building a factory or a house or whatever. It's music. There's no rule, but it's an art, so you need, like every art, to respect the art. I think it's important as a DJ to respect the kizomba scene, to understand the styles of music, classics, kizomba samba, and all of this, also as a dancer. And then you need to be able to also express yourself, and if you need to get out of it to express yourself, then do it. But always respect the scene and the music. For me, that's like the most important. I think that's also how I managed to get like a stable evolution as a DJ, because I was so respectful of the scene, of the music. I managed to have a solid foundation. It took more time, but now the foundation I feel is solid. And since I started producing, it went up very quickly, but it's fine because the foundation was here. The problem is that today, with social media, you quickly can, you know, boom and just with one song. But if behind you're not ready, you know, to keep that status or keep that nice vibe you have, then you will go back down very quickly. So yeah, that for me, that's really important. Build a solid foundation, trust yourself, trust that you're dope, that you're good, go out there, be crazy, be fun, be maybe smooth, or maybe, you know, find your style and just do it, but do it. Don't think that you cannot. Just buy your controller or whatever, CDJ, whatever you use, and just go out there and try things. Like take risks, and do it with love. And I think if you take risks, do it with love, you will learn so fast. People, they will appreciate what you do, and they will never throw rocks at you because you tried. But if you don't try, they won't throw rocks, but you won't be there to throw, you know. So yeah, that's my advice. And just have fun, be positive also in the scene, dance with everybody, talk with people, laugh with people, spend time, have no regrets, just, you know, go and live that moment that you maybe would not have done if you were not a DJ. Because when you're a DJ, you have the opportunity to go and live things. So do it. Just do it. Honestly, there's nothing better than I'm very thankful to travel. But for me, there's nothing better than coming here, meeting Seregi, bro, Akajos, you know. And yeah, we're here in Uzbekistan. Maybe I would never take a flight to come to Uzbekistan. And for me, traveling and discovering cultures and people through music is really a blessing. And everybody deserves that. And maybe for other people, it won't be through traveling. It can be as a beat maker, as a producer in your room, in your studio. But whatever it is, just trust yourself and go for it 200%. Don't go 50%, just go 200%. Yeah.
Ты затронул тему стран. В целом, когда собираешься в Казахстан? И в целом, что ты слышал про Казахстан?
Well, I haven't been yet. I don't know. I don't have a planned date. I've had contact with some organizers, but we haven't booked something yet. I would really look forward to it because I hear that it's really, really a vibe. I hear so much good things about the energy, the people, the love, the everything, and the openness. And I think you guys are here in this part of the world. You see Europe, which is where there's the most activity in the scene, and you think, what they are doing is inspiring. And you're so open and keen to learn. And I feel that all of you guys, DJs, dancers, organizers as well, everybody is like so keen to inspire, to get inspired, to absorb, that you didn't even realize that what you guys are creating here is unique in the scene. And for me, for other artists that we talk with, we come here, we experience it, and you guys have created something. You think that only we create, but no, you guys are creating something that no other festival, no other, let's say, community will have in the rest of the world. So this is what I heard about Kazakhstan, and I've experienced it with Uzbekistan here because you guys are here, and yeah, just continue, and you are where you need to be. Also, this is something. Of course, if you're a DJ, you want to get booked more often. You need to go to Europe because that's where there's the most festivals. You can travel so easily. But you guys here are where you, right now actually at this time you're where you need to be. Like the vibe, the thing you're creating, how the people dance, every style from compa to urban to tarasho to samba is like, I'm like, because this, I love that, man. That's what I'm about. Like I started kizomba in the kizomba samba school as a dancer. So yeah, I for me that's like every dancer should be like you guys. So really big shout out to what you guys are doing, and you're doing it with really passion and love. So
Спасибо тебе большое. Спасибо. Рахмет.
how do you say you're welcome?
Оқасы жоқ.
Okasa jo.
Оқасы жоқ.
Okasa jo.
Да.
That's a bit.
Окей. Repeat. Рахмет. Көп.
Okasa jo.
Казах
I'm
мэн.
home. No, okay.
На этом все. Спасибо тебе большое. Огромная благодарность еще раз Нигине за то, что организовала фестиваль Кизлов Ташкент Фестивал. Надеюсь, в следующем году продолжится вот эта вот прям невероятная атмосфера фестиваля. Ребята, надо идти, ехать, ползать, как говорит Самат, на этот фестиваль. Будет очень круто, было офигенно. Вот, так что лайк от казахстанской стороны, от французской стороны, от вообще всей Европы, которая приехала сюда. Так что и тебе огромное спасибо, что согласился. Было нам очень интересно, да. Ты был таким, как сказать, скрытым диджеем для нас. Вот, теперь, надеюсь, мы познакомили наших ребят со всеми. Так что спасибо тебе большое еще раз. Прям это было круто.
Thank you
That's
so much.
all.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Sergey. Thank you, Asultan, for what you guys are doing, for inviting me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you again, vibing, having fun.
You're the first guest who say Asultan, but I'm only Asul, but you're Asultan, bro.
Because I know here in Uzbek, you like to call people by their full name, by their name, you know. I noticed culturally it's something important.
Frederick, thank you so much.